I greet you in Jesus' precious name. Folks, everywhere we look in the world today, there's trouble. Isn't that right? There's trouble in the business sector. There's trouble on the farm. There's trouble at school. There's trouble at home. Everywhere. There's trouble in Congress. There's trouble in Parliament. There's trouble in the nations because there's no peace. See? But Jesus says in John chapter 14, verse 27, "My peace give I unto you. Not as the world giveth, give I unto you. Therefore let not your heart be troubled, and neither be afraid." You see, the Lord says very clearly to us in the Gospel of Matthew chapter 5 and verse 9, He says, "Blessed are the peacemakers, for they shall be called the children of God." That is the sign that the world sees from a believer, from you and from me, is peace. Even in a time when there's trauma, the believer is at peace. See? Because you know why? I'll tell you why. Because he knows that he will never die. You see, when his life comes to an end in this world, he's going to heaven. Paul the apostle said in Philippians chapter 1 and verse 21, "For me to live is Christ, and to die is but gain." You cannot frighten a Christian with heaven. So if we live for God. If we die, we go home. So when the whole world is turned upside down because they don't know God, you see, and they are grappling, they're struggling, they're trying to find peace, they'll never find peace until they find Jesus, because Jesus is the Prince of Peace. You see, peace is not found in achievements. I know that. When I came to this farm 40 years ago, I thought if I could own a farm again, I will have peace. We owned the farm, we bought the one next door and the other one across the road. No peace. Only turmoil, worry, working ourselves to death, not being able to sleep at night until we met the peacemaker. And our lives were changed like that overnight. This farm does not belong to me, does not belong to my sons. This farm belongs to Jesus Christ. You see? So it's His responsibility. We are merely managers for Him. It gives you a tremendous sense of peace. This land belongs to God. This land does not belong to any people group. It does not belong to me, even though we paid for it. It does not belong to me. This land was here before I came. This land will be here when I leave. It belongs to God. He created the land. All we are is managers. And we need to manage it as best we can. You see, the Bible doesn't say, "Blessed are the peace lovers." No. Blessed are the peacemakers. Sometimes you've got to use the sword to bring peace. Jesus said that. What are you saying, Angus? Well, if you want a peaceful home, sir, you have to exert authority, okay, and discipline in your home. Your children must listen to you. If they don't, and you leave them, they will run riot, and they will literally wreck your home. And don't laugh, I'm very serious about that. I have 11 grandchildren and 5 children of my own. Okay, so we're a big family. There's nothing nicer than for Dad to say, "Boys, we've got 8 grandsons, 3 granddaughters. Just sit down there and eat your food and just enjoy it." "Yes, Dad." Instead of saying, "No, I don't want the food," and throw it all over the place, and people say, "No, he's just expressing himself." He's not expressing himself. He is causing a riot in the home. Okay? The peace comes when we start to obey what the book says. Until next time, goodbye.
We trust that you have been blessed by today's message. For more information, please visit angusbuchan.com.